Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
That's right. A little tired, little sore. We had just a heck of a work day.
You could call it that.
Yeah. I'll just say this. I don't want to go into details on it, but, and I know I probably will say this and keep saying it, you're going to want to watch Brandon's videos. I wrestled something yesterday, and it whooped my butt. I mean, it was like a brick wall hitting me. Just boom! And I don't know, you guys want to see it. There's been a lot of animal chasing, animals getting out. The dogs chewed the
toe strap.
The toe strap that I did. I hooked on there, chewed that sucker off, got out, jumped out of this, jumped out of that. I mean, anything you could think of, them dogs are doing. It's been wild, but we've been getting a lot done, and I'm very happy with the way it's looking around here. Very happy. I think at this point on Cops to Crockers, a lot of y'all know Brandon. You guys will be getting to know him really well in these videos. I mean, we got some coming.
Yeah, we're getting a lot done. I'm achieving a lot of firsts being out here. I don't know, I just don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of fun, cool stuff so far.
Yeah.
And some things that after we do it, I'm just like, whew, man, that was a wild little experience that we just went through ourselves through there.
Oh, yeah. And, working on projects and, different types of projects. You're bringing ideas to the table. I'm bringing ideas to the table. That's what's kind of good, too, about having Brandon up here is it's a fresh, pair of eyes on everything. And y'all know how it is. I'll just use an example. Say you're in your house and it gets kind of cluttered, it gets, out of hand. You can get overwhelmed with it real easy, but then someone else can come in and be like, oh, this ain't bad, just organize this, do this, or whatever. Or if you're working on a project and you're at a point, I'll use it as an example, is editing videos. Sometimes I'll watch it and I'll be like, I don't know, something's missing. And then you can just come in and be like, oh, what about this? That's what, you know what I mean? You need a fresh pair of eyes. And I just feel like the fact that Brandon's known me forever, it's a good fresh pair of eyes because you kind of know the vision, you kind of get stuff. And even one of the...
I can kind of see... I feel like because I know you so well,
yeah,
I already kind of know what you're going for. Because I know how you operate.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. I think it was the first time you came out, we went and looked at everything, and you're like, I get it now. I understand what you're doing, like where you want this to be. And that's awesome. I think it's freaking awesome, and I ain't trying to put you on the spot or nothing, but I don't know how much you actually watched of the past stuff, throughout the years and all of that. But did you watch a decent amount of the stuff from up here before you were coming up, or just here and there?
Yeah, I would say I've watched a decent amount.
Yeah, enough to kind of you kind of knew what we were doing type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be, so in that perspective, it'd be like if some of y'all came out here and be like, I've been watching for a while, I have these ideas, I started thinking of this, I kind of know where you're going with it, stuff like that. And it opened my eyes to maybe we need fresh eyes every now and again. So I think it'd be cool at some point. Again, we're the type that we don't want to open this place up to a lot of people, but we are open to having some people come out. It's just we want to be a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
It's easy when Brandon comes out, we can hang out in the camper, but you can't have 10 people hanging out in here. So maybe once we get a little further in tiny house, man, I'll just say this. The dust has been crazy, and pollen and all, man, my throat's been...
Yeah, my throat is dirty right now.
It's been bad, remember, it's just, I feel it. But,
I blew my nose earlier this morning.
Just dirty.
It didn't look too good.
Oop. My alarm. Oh. I haven't been wearing my watch because the little band broke. I actually need to try to pick one up so I can start wearing it again. But I don't know. I'm extremely pumped. Everything's going on. What's cool too is I think some of y'all guys can see it from Brandon's videos and stuff, but we used to do video work back in the day and do stuff, and you already know how to edit and film and stuff like that, and it's like, I think the cool thing is there's a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do, but it's hard for me. I can't film myself, and I can't do stuff. Or it's like shots that I would like for like me and Danielle to be in an action shot, but we can't film. Like having you here, you could help with some of that.
Yeah.
I can help get action shots of you doing stuff, and it adds like a whole new like aspect to the video rather than it's constantly straight vlog or putting the camera down and having to like zoom in and.
Yeah, you don't realize just having the extra hands around, what a big difference that makes.
Yeah.
I come out here and we're like doing stuff, and the whole time you're just like, man, you have no idea. You have no idea. But I'm thinking like, all right. Like, you know, we're cleaning up. We're cleaning up, you know, we got it. But it's like you said, it's that fresh set of eyes.
Yeah.
Like you've been out here every day for so long. And it just, I don't know, it just starts to...
It just gets blurry.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can describe it.
There you go. Yeah, it gets blurry.
And it's like any of you guys, like if, you know, you're working the same job every day, you're doing the same task, you're doing the same thing, you go to the same office, you take the same roads to get there. It becomes like muscle memory, but it's not really like it's kind of blurry. You're just there. You already know how to do it, like whatever, like nothing's fresh, nothing's creative. Man, my throat was killing me this morning.
Yeah.
But when you get someone new in, they can start seeing those things. And when you're on 60 acres, pretty much started raw land, and you got stuff to do, and you got projects piling up, and this and that, I feel overwhelmed, especially with the way my brain works. And so for you to come out and be like, no, like, it only needs this much extra, and that could be done. Like, do this, and combine these, and stuff like that. And it's been a breath of fresh air. I just say that. It's wild. And I don't know. I'm very happy with the stuff that we've been able to do, and even plans that we're, like, thinking about for future and stuff like that. I mean, it's awesome. I'm excited. And just to be able to legit say we're moving forward is awesome. Oh man, it's just great.
I could put it to like let's say you have your normal job, your normal routines, and you want to start saving money, but you're so stuck in your routine. You're going to the store and you're buying a cup of coffee, but then you got to get the donut that goes with it, and then when you're at work you got to go to the vending machine and get, you're spending money places that you're not even thinking. And then somebody comes in and they're like, oh, well, you're trying to save $20 a week. Well, like, why don't you start brewing your coffee at home? Just little changes,
Yeah, but you're so involved in it, you're not even thinking about that. I mean, that is a good thing that, that relates to probably
everything and everybody.
Yeah. And so I don't know, it's not a bad idea to let other people come in and give advice and stuff like that. I know it's probably a little harder, it's easier for us to put a video out and we get everyone rather than, hey, come follow me to work, come, you know what I mean? But maybe if you even have someone you can just talk to and be like, I do this every day, I do this, I feel like I'm stuck in a rut, what's some advice? You know what I mean? And they may give you bad advice, they may give you good advice, and even if they tell you something that's like, maybe not that, it might spark something in your head that's like, okay, maybe not that, but I could do this, And
companies do stuff like this all the time. There are other companies that their job is just to focus on going and speaking to CEOs and executives and just giving a new, fresh set of a new perspective.
So we have a new career ahead of us.
That's right. That's right.
If YouTube ain't
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, if YouTube doesn't work out,
we'll be talking to CEOs pretty soon.
Could you imagine? I might have to get a haircut at that point. But I don't know. It's awesome, and I'm excited for it, and to be able to for a while, I knew every day wake up, I knew what I was doing, especially when it was last summer and it was building the house. Just get up, go build, just try to endure the heat that we have here, and get it over with, film it, and next day, and that type of stuff burns me out, and I got burnt out bad, like real bad, and I gotta be creative, and I gotta try to come up with stuff, and with Brandon, it was kind of cool. There was a moment that we were working on a project, and I got his camera, and I started like looking at it, because that's what I used to do. I used to always be behind a camera and not in front of it for years, and he was filming, and then like it kind of just clicked. I was like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna think of this as like the director side of it, and not so much like this side of it. And I was like, hey, what about this? You're like, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Dude,
and
they were all like great ideas too.
Say it again.
They were great ideas.
Yeah.
No, he was pitching these. He was like, what if we tried it like this and did it like this? And I was like, dude, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I was able to take myself out of the vlog side of it and just look at it from the camera side of it. And it's been a long time since I've been able to do that. Yeah, and I think that's what's awesome, is, between you, myself, and Danielle, of coming up with ideas and getting different shots and stuff like that. Like, I really feel like there could be a whole, like, you could start seeing Shoot Dang Ranch in a different way.
Yeah.
And I think that's a awesome thing. And then another thing is like everything is blooming out. The grass is growing. It's getting green. It's gonna be a completely different look out here.
It's been really nice the past few days.
Oh, the weather's like
been awesome.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, it's so
cold,
good.
Really chilly in the mornings.
Yeah.
But man, by noon,
yeah,
the jackets are coming off.
Yeah. Yeah, and we need that because sometimes we're chasing animals down. But I don't know. It's been awesome. I'm like extremely pumped with this and everything that we got accomplished and we're gonna accomplish and ideas we're coming up with, whether we're doing them today, tomorrow, or a year from now. It's just awesome. And then just at the end of the day, it's awesome just to sit down and be able to just like talk to someone with the same mindset, come up with plans, come up with ideas, and like we're like relaxing, but our brains are still just like, all right, what can we do? Like, how can we do this? And I'm pumped. I don't know.
Same here. Super pumped.
Yeah, and I think people are going to see it. We could talk all day about it, but I think people will see it in our videos, and that things are getting done. Things are getting accomplished. We're getting creative with it. We're having fun with it. And honestly, at the end of the day, like, we're not an educational channel. We're not here to teach you, like, step by step how to build a house the right way. Yeah, you might be. I'm not. But it's like, I can't sit there and teach someone that, but I can show from an example of, man, if you just like think positive, if you go out there and you try your best and you try to get creative and think outside the box and have fun with it, you can live a freaking awesome life and you can still get stuff done. You can have fun and just enjoy it, and don't worry about like little things that you shouldn't worry about. Those things can just really bog you down. And I've definitely started really thinking different, and just the fact of being positive and not worrying about little things and all of that. I mean, it sounds cheesy, but it's life-changing, like legit life-changing. And it's like I have a whole new perspective on things, and not every day is going to be 100% positive or 100% good, but if you try to stay in that mindset when you have a bad day, it's really, you can control it. It's not that bad, But
I would say my 2 takeaways from this morning is work hard.
That's right.
And always have fun.
That's right. You have to. And
Work
don't drink too much coffee or you gotta poop. But all right, guys, we're gonna get our day started. We appreciate you watching, and if for any reason you haven't checked out Brandon's channel, you couldn't miss it. It's been
SV Thunder Road.
It's been there the whole time. And just for some of y'all that may not know, if you subscribe, it's free. It's free of charge. Doesn't cost anything. All it is, it's like liking a thing on Facebook or whatever.
And it really helps the channels out a lot.
It does. It helps gets you recommended out and all of that. But for everyone that has checked out Brandon, thank you guys so much. That's the biggest way you could show the appreciation for him helping out here, is to wake up. Is to do that and stuff. And so all of you that have, we've watched the numbers go up and stuff. So guys, thank you so much for the supporting him and stuff. Again, lifelong friend. We've known each other forever, and I'm pumped. I'm pumped for this.
I'm super pumped.
Yeah, Brandon, you wanna close it out?
All right, y'all. Let's set this camera on.
Yeah,
there
right
we go.
there.
All right, y'all. Peace. Love y'all.
I missed it.
Oh.